Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. Going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days for today's second video. Day 10 takes us to around the 27th of October. We'll be able to extend out beyond that with the extended GFS and ECM ensembles. They run to around a couple of weeks. Have a look at CFSB2 at the end of the video. For the next 4 weeks, weekend forecast has been released, so that is your weekend look at. Have a look at that. And yeah, have a look at that and see what's going on in the weekend. Of course, we will cut that time frame in this video as well. That's like a detailed weekend forecast. Going to be very unsettled week actually to come with rain on the way. So have a look at what's going on there. So I've got a live stream coming up for you at 6 o'clock this evening. Yes, we're going to be live streaming, and that's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's birthday live stream, so it's my birthday today, of course. And thank you so much, everybody, for all of your lovely best wishes and all of the lovely messages that I've had on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, on GavsWeatherVids.com, on Discord, emails, you know it, I've had it. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much, everybody, for all of your kindness as always. And yeah, we'll have a live stream, have a birthday live stream from 6 o'clock. Have a little bit of 12s there in that, I suppose. But the main thing is just to check in and have a bit of a laugh on my birthday. You can all commiserate with me for being yet another year older. So that'll be from 6 o'clock this evening. I'll tell you what's happening tomorrow at the end of this video. Right, so let's get on with it. I'm going to start in the tropical Atlantic. So we have got this red X just here. That is a disturbance area. It's disturbance 1. It's got an 80% chance of cyclone formation in the next 48 hours and a 90% chance in the next 5 days. They're saying showers and thunderstorms are showing some signs of organisation in association with a non-tropical low-pressure system located about 500 miles east-southeast of Bermuda. Continued slow development is expected, and a subtropical depression or storm is very likely to form during the next day or two, while below meanders well to the southeast of Bermuda. That is our next area of interest. We will keep a close eye on that. Of course, Central England temperature looks like this. So we're currently standing at 10.7. That's 0.7 of a degree below average, provisional to the 16th of October. So means the second half of the month, and CT still below average. This will probably stop dropping and may even tick up a little bit next week. I get some milder days, particularly through the middle part of next week. So that could get us back into the low 11s. But then again, I think we're likely to have quite a big downwards correction this month. So that is probably in reality somewhere around 10.2 or maybe 10.3. I think at the moment. So I think there's going to be quite a biggish downwards correction this month. I was looking at the CT thread at the Weather Outlook Forum, and my good friend Simon, aka Global Warming at Weather Outlook Forum, is projecting that the CT is actually around 10.3 in reality, I think. And that was like yesterday, or a couple of days ago. So probably even a little bit lower than that. Now could be around 10.2. So I think I'm expecting quite a big downwards correction this month when we get to the end of the month. So I expect that to move up into the low 11s probably early to middle next week. But in reality, it's not really that high. And he's going to tell you much more on sound, as I say. These are the 500 millibar height number flow charts at Penn State University for the next week, 10 days. So we've got the ECMWF on the top, and the GFS, which we'll have a look at in a moment, is on the bottom. So 500 millibars is now in the actual high pressure, low pressure. I've been moved around by the jet stream running above. Red extrapolates high pressure, blue to low pressure. You can see that with the ECM, we've got this deep area of below average heights over and to the northwest of the country. Jet stream is running through the country like that. Looks unsettled and cool there in the 7 to 10 day time frame. A jet stream is lined up northwest to southeast. And so, yeah, with low pressure dominated weather, northwest southeast line of the jet stream, it's bound to be cool and unsettled. The GFS is very similar. Again, deep trough of below average heights to our northwest, income westerlies. So they're both indicating very unsettled conditions, I think, in the 7 to 10 day time frame. Out of the two, the E7 is probably the coolest because that's one that's lining up the jet stream northwest to southeast, but there's not really all that much to choose between them. These were GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. The next couple of weeks we're at Northampton. Today, as it's my birthday, I thought we'd look at my local town. So the red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for Northampton. You can see it at the moment. We're actually going to be going a little bit cooler than average through the rest of the weekend. Temperatures stay quite suppressed. Early next week, they're going to tick up. That's that warmer interlude I was talking about. Sometime around Tuesday, we might get temperature into the upper teens Celsius down in the southeast. Then they slide away again through the second half of next week. And then after that, just sticking very close to the long-term 30-year average. Really more dramatic, though, I think, than temperature is precipitation. So, for the rest of this weekend into the beginning of next week, a lot of dry weather. For around sort of Tuesday, Wednesday onwards, the rainfall spikes are coming back big time. And what's that? Went a bit wonky, didn't it? And yeah, there's going to be plenty of rain to come from around the middle of next week onwards, right way through, seemingly until month's end. So cool and wet for the last week of October then. Temperature anomalies from the 17th to the 25th of October, very close to or ever so slightly above average. Precipitation anomalies from the 17th to 25th of October, wetter than average in the north and northwest. So Scotland and Northern Ireland, wetter than average England and Wales, still dry than average. Expect those to trend wetter. We'll look at these again probably on Monday. May not look at them in the live stream tomorrow, but we'll definitely look at these again on Monday. And they could be trending wet across all areas by Monday, I would have thought. This is how the UK Met is looking for Tuesday then. Low pressure driving in off the Atlantic, bringing plenty of wind and rain with it through the middle part of the week up to 144 hours, which gets us to Friday 23rd of October. It looks very unsettled, quite cool as well, but the main thing will be bouts of rain sweeping in from off the Atlantic. This is how the GFS is looking. So again, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic on Tuesday, bringing plenty of wet weather, particularly to the north and west, and another little secondary low moves across England and Wales in particular. Tuesday night into Wednesday, that will bring another soaking, very unsettled into Thursday as well. A little bit quieter, sort of late Thursday into Friday, and then more wet and windy weather sweeping through Friday into weekend. And very unsettled actually next weekend. So this is midnight on, this is going to be midnight on. So I actually got the midnight run of GFS up here. So what I'm going to do is go back and we better flip this over to 6Z, I think, because that's the latest. Right, here we go again. This is, sorry about that, everybody. It's one of those days, where I'm you know, rushing to get everything done, because I've got live stream coming up at 6 o'clock. So sorry about that. Right, this is Tuesday. Low pressure is bringing plenty of wet weather across the country on Tuesday. Now I'm going to put this through by hand, of course. So this is Wednesday. Then we get this secondary low pushing over across England and Wales. That brings a lot of heavy rain Tuesday night into Wednesday. Thursday will be a slightly quieter day between two areas of low pressure. And then on Friday, in comes the next batch of wet and windy weather in from off the Atlantic, with some gale force winds coming in with that. That's Saturday. So Saturday turning probably wet and windy out in the Atlantic with some gale force winds Saturday and also heavy rain as well. That's swinging across the country Saturday through to Sunday, and we go back into sunshine and showers for Sunday. Another low pressure driving in as we move up towards day 10. This is Monday 26th of October. Again, wet and windy weather sweeping in from off the Atlantic. Looking very unsettled indeed. And then we go through into day 10 itself, which is Tuesday 27th of October. We're back into sunshine and showers as well. This low just here is the remains of a tropical storm and or hurricane, by the way. Let's go to the extended range with the 6Z GFS. And more wind and rain piling in from off the Atlantic there on the 28th of October. This looks like a very unsettled and wet windy spell we're setting up here. 29th of October, yes, more wind and rain. This time we're going into colder, showery northwesterly though. Wind swinging to the north on Friday the 30th of October. A little bit of a northerly snap. It's not going to last very long, I don't think, but some northerly winds there right up the end of the month. And then high pressure builds in across the country, cuts off the northerly, but of course we have established a northerly ahead of that high pressure, so that will be within quite cold air. That could be a perfect recipe for frost for Halloween. maybe a little bit of spooky fog, who knows. And then we get through to the end of the GFS run on Monday, the 2nd of November, under a ridge of high pressure, looking mainly dry, but with winds gently coming in from the east. It will probably be cold. So the GM is looking again, low pressure driving in on Tuesday, bringing plenty of wind and rain with it, and more low pressure dominating through the middle part of the week. That carries on into the end of the week and next weekend. Yes, a very unsettled spell of weather is with us. Day 10 is Tuesday the 27th of October, and we're just starting to build up a Scandinavian high there with the GM. We've got a Scandi high getting going and a ridge from the Azores building towards it. That's trying to turn things drier, and it could be trying to turn the winds into a colder easterly. And then we've got the ECMWF again, looking very unsettled on Tuesday with low pressure up the western side of the country, bringing loads of heavy rain. We'll just keep this rain dominating weather really through into the second half of the week as well. Next weekend, very unsettled too, another bout of wet and windy weather Saturday through to Sunday. And then on up towards day 10, again, another bout of wet and windy and stormy weather, really, as you get to day 10, which is 27th of October. Tight back tides, but so gale force winds, an active weather system bringing a band of heavy rain, and then the high Mac turning colder with sunshine and showers. The showers possibly turning wintry over northern high ground. All looking very, very autumnal and very unsettled. This is a rainfall forecast based on that ECM run from Tameteo.com. So still mainly dry weather continuing for the next couple of days. Early next week, we've got some rain developing in the north and in the west too. And then gradually through next week, it turns more unsettled. Proper deluge there in the south around the middle part of next week. More rain just coming and going, showery rain coming and going really right way up to next weekend. And even beyond it with active weather fronts bringing heavy bands of rain, showers in between. That's how we look as we get to day 10, midnight on the 27th of October. Wet and windy, very classically wet and windy autumnal weather. These are the options on the table in the ECM Ensembles today for day 10. Gets us to, when is it going to get us to? So no, that is wrong as well. So that needs to be changed over there. There we go, that's right. So these are the, forget that happened. These are the options that are on the table within the ECM Ensembles today for day 10, and it's going to get us to the 27th of October. We have 13 members of the ECM Ensembles with deep low pressure right over the top of the country, so they're going to be very unsettled, of course, for the 27th of October. 12, again, driving in low pressure from off the Atlantic. 11, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. 7 down here, low pressure away to our north and west. 6 with low pressure right over top of the country. And then 2, just 2, a very, very tiny minority has us under high pressure at day 10, 27th of October. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Can you believe it? This is going to get us to the 1st of November, the first day of November. Looks like that. 12 members of the ECM Ensembles with low pressure over top of the country. 10 with high pressure away to our east and northeast. 9 with low pressure through the country again. 8 down here with low pressure just to our west. 7, high pressure to our west, I should say. 7 with low pressure to our north and northwest. And 5 with high pressure both to the east and also to the west. Various options, but they look like they might be shifting a little bit more towards higher pressure to the beginning of November. Of course, whether that is a cold or a mild ridge will depend on the exact origins of the air and where the ridge is sitting. Finally, CFSV2, so these are 500 millibar heights broken down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 17th to the 23rd of October. The coming week we'll have high pressure out to our west, low pressure is to our east. Winds are coming in from a northwesterly direction. It's turning more unsettled and it's turning cooler as well. Week 2 is going to be the 24th to the 30th of October. Deep low pressure through the country and jet stream on a northwest-southeast alignment. Week 3 is going to be the 31st of October to 6th of November. Low pressure to the north, high pressure to our west. Winds in from a northwest-southeast direction again. And then week 4 is going to be the 7th to the 13th of November, with low pressure out to our northwest, high pressure to our southwest, winds up from a southwesterly direction. So that's turning a little bit milder perhaps there through the 4th week, which is the 7th to the 13th of November. Right, okay, so that's it for your videos for today. Not even for content though, because we're going to be live streaming from 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, we're going to have, now it's all a little bit turned around tomorrow. So the first thing we'll be doing is like the Christmas update. That'll be in the morning tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. Have the 3rd written update for Christmas 2020 up the website at GavsWeatherVids.com around 10, 10:30 tomorrow morning, I would have thought. That would normally be in the afternoon, but it's all flipped around a little bit tomorrow. So first thing is the first Christmas update, the 3rd Christmas update, that'll be up first. Then at 2 p.m. we have got the premiere of the 7th Winter 2020-21 update part 1. So that will be premiered at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon on YouTube. Be embedded to GavsWeatherVids.com. And so we're reaching the halfway point of the winter updates, and it's a solar special this weekend. So I wanted to premiere that for you. So that'll be premiered at 2 p.m. Tomorrow, and then from 6 p.m. of course we'll have our Sunday live stream, and we'll be talking about the 7th winter update. We'll be taking loads of questions, and we will be live streaming the latest seasonal forecast, winter 2020-21 seasonal model forecast from the Beijing Climate Centre in that live stream as well. So that's going to be absolutely fantastic from 6 o'clock tomorrow. But before then, the Christmas update in the morning, and then the 7th winter update part 1 premiered at 2 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon. But before all of that, we have got my birthday live stream coming up. So Giddy Gab is going to be coming out to play for his birthday at 6 o'clock, and it's going to be great. So I shall see you for an hour at 6. If you're around on YouTube, then see you then. This video, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.